Ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone. Today, I am going to talk about a day that lives in the heart of every Bangladeshi, Victory Day of Bangladesh, observed on the 16th of December every year. This day is not only about celebration, it is about resistance, it is about sacrifice, and it is about the spirit of revolution. Victory Day reminds us that freedom is never gifted, it is achieved through struggle. The meaning of Victory Day. Victory Day marks the historic moment when Bangladesh emerged as an independent nation in 1971. After 9 months of a bloody liberation war, the people of Bangladesh achieved victory against oppression and injustice. On the 16th of December 1971, the occupying military forces surrendered in Dhaka, and a new country was born. That victory was not easy. It came with pain, blood, and countless sacrifices. That is why Victory Day is not just a holiday. It is a reminder of who we are and what we stand for. Life before independence. Before 1971, Bangladesh was known as East Pakistan. Although the majority of the population lived in East Pakistan, they were denied political power, economic justice, and cultural respect. The Bengali language was neglected. Resources were taken away. People were treated as second-class citizens. This injustice slowly created anger, resistance, and unity among the people. The language movement of 1952 showed that the Bengali people were ready to stand up for their rights, even if it cost their lives. That movement was the beginning of a revolutionary journey. Rise of resistance. Year after year, discrimination increased. People demanded fair elections, equal rights, respect for culture and language. But their demands were ignored. Peaceful movements were met with violence. Hope was answered with oppression. At that point, resistance became inevitable. The people realized that freedom could only be achieved through struggle, and thus, the path toward liberation began. The beginning of the Liberation War. On the night of the 25th of March 1971, a brutal military operation was launched across East Pakistan. Cities were attacked, students were killed, homes were burned. The night turned dark with fear, blood, and fire. But instead of surrendering, the people stood up. From that darkness, a powerful resistance was born. Men and women, young and old, from villages and cities joined the fight. They became the Mukti Bahini, the freedom fighters of Bangladesh. They had limited weapons, but unlimited courage, the spirit of revolution. This war was not fought only with guns. It was fought with belief, with unity, with the spirit of revolution. Farmers became fighters. Students became soldiers. Ordinary people became heroes. They believed in one simple idea: this land must be free. That belief gave them strength to face tanks with rifles, and fear with courage. This was not just a war. It was an Inquilab revolution of the people. Sacrifices of the people. The Liberation War brought unimaginable suffering. Millions of innocent people were killed. Countless women were victims of violence. Millions became refugees. Families were destroyed. Villages were wiped out. Tears flowed in every home. Yet, the people did not give up. Mothers sent their sons to war. Fathers buried their children with pride. Young people chose death over slavery. Their sacrifice became the foundation of our freedom. Victory at last. After 9 long months of resistance, struggle, and sacrifice, victory finally came. On the 16th of December 1971, the occupying forces surrendered at the racecourse ground, now known as Suralredi Udyan, in Dhaka. For the first time, the red and green flag flew freely in the sky. That moment changed history. Oppression ended. Freedom began. That day proved one powerful truth: when people unite, no force can defeat them. Why Victory Day matters today. Victory Day is not only about remembering the past. It is about understanding the price of freedom. Freedom without responsibility is meaningless. The martyrs did not sacrifice their lives so that we could forget justice, honesty, and unity. Victory Day asks us important questions. Are we protecting our freedom? Are we standing against injustice? Are we serving the country honestly? True victory is not only winning a war. True victory is building a just society. Victory Day and the young generation. The youth of today did not see the war, but they carry its responsibility. The future of Bangladesh depends on educated minds, honest leadership, moral courage. Young people must learn the true history, not as memorization, but as inspiration. They must raise their voices against corruption, injustice, and oppression. Because the spirit of 1971 is not dead, it lives in every act of courage. The message of Victory Day. Victory Day teaches us that unity is power, resistance brings change, silence supports oppression. Freedom must be protected every day, not only remembered once a year. As citizens of a free nation, we must stand for truth, justice, and dignity. That is the real meaning of victory. Conclusion and slogan. Today, as we remember Victory Day, let us bow our heads to the martyrs and raise our voices for justice. Let us promise to protect the freedom that was earned with blood, and with pride, courage, and unity. Let us say, Inquilab, Inquilab, Inquilab Zindabad. Freedom of the people, Zindabad. Spirit of resistance, Zindabad. Independent Bangladesh, Zindabad.